Hello, everyone. I'm Sergeant Stephanie J. Shannon. I'm an inspirational speaker, a veterans advocate, and the author of Battling the Storm Within, a deeply personal memoir that details my 20-year journey of living undiagnosed with PTSD, which is Posttraumatic Stress Disorder, caused by MST, which is military sexual trauma, and GWI, the Gulf War Awarness. What is post-traumatic stress disorder? Post-traumatic stress disorder is a psychiatric disorder that can occur following the experience of witnessing of life-threatening events, such as military combat, natural disasters, terrorist incidents, serious accidents, or physical or sexual assault in adult or childhood. Sometimes survivors of such trauma can experience a return to normal given a little time. However, some people will have stress reactions that do not go away on their own, or even get worse over time, especially if there is no intervention. These individuals may develop PTSD. People who suffer from PTSD often relive the experience through nightmares and flashbacks, having difficulty sleeping, and even feeling detached or estranged from others. And these symptoms can be severe enough and last long enough to significantly impair the person's daily life. You may wonder, how can you help someone that has PTSD or showing the symptoms of it? Well, release yourself from the thought that you do not have all the answers. However, if you have a loved one or someone you want to help, here's a few ideas you can use. Learn as much as you can about PTSD. Knowing how PTSD affects people may help you understand what your loved one or family member may be going through. The more you know, the better you can handle and help someone that has PTSD. Offer to support them in getting a proper assessment, going to the doctor's visit with them. You can even help them stay on track and with their treatment, which will show them that you are truly there to support them. Encourage them to stay in contact with family and close friends. A strong support network system is imperative and will help them to get through difficult times and changes and stressful times with PTSD. One of the outward signs of PTSD is the incidence of anger outbursts and even violent behavior. Understand this, that your loved one may feel angry about the many things that happen to them and they don't fully understand their PTSD condition. Anger is a normal reaction to trauma, but it can hurt relationships and make it hard for the person to think clearly. Anger also can be frightening and upsetting. However, if their anger leads to violent or abusive behavior, you may need to remove yourself and go to a safe place and call for help right away. Make sure any children are in a safe place as well. It's hard to talk to someone who is angry. You can discuss with your loved one your concern about their anger and violent behavior and set rules of what you are willing to do to help them if it continues. You can agree that either of you can call a timeout at any time and end the discussion right away. While you're taking that time out and that time away, don't focus on how angry you feel. Instead, think calmly about how you will talk about things and solve the problem. After things cool down, come back to discuss the matter and focus on solutions and not the problem. Make sure you can take turns listening and talking to each other. Use statements such as I think, I feel. Using you statements can sound accusatory in nature and put them on defense. Make sure you be open to each other's ideas. Don't criticize each other. It's difficult to discuss things when you have troubles talking or feelings, worries, and everyday problems going on. If you want to communicate better, first be clear and to the point. Be positive and don't place blame or be negative about the situation and the person. It won't help it at all. If all these things have yet to work, I suggest you reach out to an impartial third party, such as a family counselor, a religious or social services organization that is specialized in PTSD. Establishing a good support network will make a world of a difference. As stressful as the situation around you may be, you can feel overwhelmed, even if you try at your best to stay strong. The most important thing is to know that you are not helpless and that things are hopeful. Your support base can make a huge difference in what you and your partner and friend or family member that is in recovery from PTSD. But as you do your best to care for someone with PTSD, you also need to take care of yourself. PTSD is manageable, and there is help available for you, only if you reach out. I'm Sergeant Stephanie Shannon, a survivor and overcomer of PTSD, and my mission and purpose is to empower others who have experienced multiple traumas in life to become healed and be restored and live again. I would like to help you, so check out my website at www.battling, B-A-T-T-L-I-N-G, thestormwithin.com. Like my page on Facebook, and even follow me on Twitter at Battling Storms. Until next time, peace and blessings to all.